All right, we're live again. I think my internet's been stable enough. All right, let's get Discord 8307. Okay, so I had an idea. Hopefully, it doesn't take all stream. Of I could do kind of like a sheet for like the base hair. And I guess I should probably make that smooth. Then we can have the actual head itself be this kind of blocky texture. And then the eye in the middle should probably be smooth again. So let's start with Metabol. Okay, I think that's about the same size. Maybe it's better to have, well, should I do kind of pixely hair in a smooth head or smooth hair and pixely? Because if I do both, like both smooth or both pixel, they'll kind of blend in. I guess it might make more sense for the hair to have a texture to it. Well, but then these plates are all mostly smooth. I don't know, let's make that a little bigger. Then we can start carving chunks out of it, I think. Actually, what's the polygons look like on that? Okay, yeah, that'll probably be fine. Then so I need to cut. I do want to have kind of bangs in the front. And I will need to cover like most of the head. And then when I cut the back, I can probably just select the points on that and drag it out a little bit. Let's start with poking a hole through the middle. Actually, now that I think of it, I kind of don't know what the shape of a hairline is on the side. Okay, so we should cut a hole for the ear, but then also cut another one for the on either side of it. I guess maybe I should figure out the how big I'm gonna have like the headphone. Because my last model, I had just the weird kind of ear things. I think for this one, I should probably have like the full headphones, just basic this, but with a bar over the top. And that can probably be pixelated as well. I don't really know how big I should make it. Just hide this for now. Is that too big? Oh, okay, a little too big. And we could maybe make it shiny as well, just so it doesn't blend in. And then we'll get band across the top. I'll just do another path. Those are easy enough to work with. Or give me the white coordinate that. Line that up easier. Oh, I forgot these to form weirdly if I do that. Well, maybe that's fine. Would it be too much if I also added like an antenna? We'll come back to that later. All right, we'll call this headphone left. This one headphone right. This one could be headphone band. I'll probably just convert that to mesh now. And then this is the hair base. Do I have that one yet? Okay, I guess I don't. Actually, let's make that a little smaller. Okay, now let's cut. I feel like that's kind of too big to be cutting around. But I guess we'll see how it looks. Okay, this one cut by this one. Okay, that looks like it worked. And then because we kind of want to cut straight down here, and then in the front, maybe another curve. No, that would be way too high. To like there. It's kind of hard to tell where that ends. But let's try that. Oh, that just comes down to a single point. That's not really what I was wanting. I mean, it could work. I still need to get rid of this part. Because it's going to be kind of hard to see anyway, because put the body and the hair with white. Yeah, I'll cut out the rest of it. Okay, so I want to get everything on the face. And then at the back, if you want to be a bit more of a steep, like there. Yeah, let's try that. Let's make this wider. Make sure it gets everything. Oh, I forgot to cut out the middle to make this just a shell. It's completely solid. I can't tell what's off about this. This might need to go be more of a downward cut. Is yeah, I was kind of wondering if I should do like an antenna on one side, or would that be too much clutter? 'Cause I kind of had headphones in my last model, but because they didn't have the strap over the top, they're more just like ear design things. But I have this hair like base layer now. I kind of messed up the front, but that might be fine. I think for this, let's add some contrast. make that face the same as a muscle. And the side, I could either make that dark or shiny. Should it look like a muscle or a joint? I think shiny might be better. I kind of wonder if Baruda's even going to pick up on reflective like that, or if this is just a bad idea. Okay, so now I think let's get rid of that. We'll redo that with Metaball. So it's actually smooth. Actually, I should just copy the coordinates off of this one. Okay, so now we have, maybe I should make them a little bigger. Okay, so we have headphones, base hair layer, the base head. I might need to make that slightly different color than the hair. And then the eye. Oh, that's not mesh yet. So the eye, I'll probably have to make some more. I have to make this area of polygons more dense so I can draw on it properly. And then because we only have one eye, we kind of need to choose between green or blue. I'm thinking probably green. Oh, wait, I was going to have, instead of bangs, I was going to have the eyebrow for like expressions and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna stick with the sphere. So my last model was actually like this face plate. That was the Vroid skin, but then right behind it, you can't really tell, but that was just a regular sphere. And I think by just sticking with a sphere as the actual head, that might end up being better. I'm not too sure about if I want it to be this like grid tube or if I want to make it smooth, like the hair. But if it's smooth like the hair, it'll probably just blend in and you won't really be able to tell that this is a thing. So it might be better to keep it kind of pixely. I actually kind of thought cutting out a hair shape would take a lot longer. So I didn't really have anything else planned. Yeah, I feel like the head needs to be a slightly different color so you can actually tell where the hair is. But then that kind of clashes with everything else being white. Oh, right, those are the ones I used to cut the hair. I don't need those anymore. Oh, wait, is that a sliver up there? I guess it did cut it. It cut it close enough to not be. I guess I didn't scale that properly because down here, it actually has kind of a wall to it. Let me hide this for a second. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, so that cut it pretty close. But that's fine. I don't really need the inside to be fully cut out. So I kind of don't know how I would do an outline. 'Cause anything to do with textures is not great in Blender unless you have something that's like really high resolution. Let's do. Do I need to be in edit mode? Yeah, there we go. Smart UV. And then texture. Okay, that didn't make a mess of it. Okay, we'll make the base color just white. Make this pure green. That's not green at all. Oh, I clicked on the wrong side. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to be able to make this emissive. It's going to look pretty bad if it's just this like flat color. Also, I'm not going to be able to draw. Well, I mean, the problem with that is everything else is kind of smooth. So it makes sense for the hair to also be smooth. I mean, it's not really that smooth, but trying to make an intentional texture out of it, I don't think would work very well. Like, I like the hair, and once you know it's like there, it's easy to see, especially from like kind of a back angle. You can definitely tell like that's smooth, that's hair. It's just kind of hard to see in the front. Oh, you know what? I could do just like one dot right in the middle and then change the color back to white and do a dot inside of that. That way I don't actually have to draw a circle. Although I don't know where the middle is. I guess I could put it. Oh, right. I forgot. Blender doesn't change the size of the brush when you zoom in or out. So this brush radius doesn't really mean anything unless you're at the right zoom level. Let's put that right there. Change this back to white. Okay, that's kind of all right, right? Although I'd like it to have like a definite edge instead of having a blur. It's one of these menus. Yeah, follow constant. I think that's what I want. Okay, that is a more defined edge. It's a little pixely though. I shouldn't have zoomed in. Okay, that's a little better. I know. Which actually, should the eye be smaller so that when it rotates, it actually has like a distance it can go before it gets cut off by the edge? I'm doing all right. Yeah, so the head is kind of the only thing we have left. So I got headphones and like a shell of hair. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the eye. I probably should make it smaller. Well, let's just try that as is. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. And then I think maybe we add all this stuff, export to Rarito, and see if there's any glaring issues. Which actually mean I need to get Steam open for the first time in a while. That took a little while to load. Okay, let me just get this attached first. So we want, what, I'll just combine all the headphone stuff into a single headphone. Okay, this will just be head. Headphone, head base. Where's base? Oh, it's the hair. Okay, hair, head, and headphone. And then the eye. I think we'll do all empty weights so we can just purely attach them to the head bone. Oh, and I still need to figure out how to add physics to the hair. It's actual hair bones. Okay, yeah, just head. Okay, I need to keep my mouse in smooth mode. Get control. Empty. Oh, wait, we need to go Wait, paint? I guess we'll just manually paint the whole thing. Okay, yeah, it looks like that worked. Do the same thing for the hair. Okay, and that looks like all of that. Okay, the head will be exactly the same. Oh, actually, to test this, I probably should have re-downloaded the full body tracking thing. I completely forgot about that. Because Warudo isn't going to show all that much. Or we're not going to be able to test as much. Okay, and then the eye. After the eye, it shouldn't really matter which eye I attach it to. Because eyes always look at the same thing, right? I have no idea if this is going to work. The only time I've ever attached something to the eye bone before was when I was trying to make Lilia's dragon model. And I actually moved the bones for that one. So it didn't work very well. I think it might be better if I just leave them where they are. All right, let's try Oh, I completely forgot. So I clicked over to a blank scene because I didn't know what was going to pop up when I opened those settings. And apparently, the blank scene doesn't have any kind of audio to it. I guess I could click over to. Oh, wait. Foodie isn't working. If I went over to this, does this have audio? Yeah, that works. Okay, we can go to there while I sort out Blender. File, export, DRM, armature. Contains negative value for scale. Does not allow negative value to be specified for scale. Do I have to go through everything and reset the scale and everything? Why does it even care? Okay, well, I need to figure out. Guess we can go back here. Was it? It was Alt S, I think, right? Never mind. What does Alt S do? Hold on, I need to go back to Google. Set scale to 1. Oh, wait, Control A? I thought that's how I spawned stuff in. Oh, Shift A spawns stuff. Control A, scale. Control A, scale. We're just gonna have to do that for everything. Oh, I completely forgot. We still have the reference body attached. I wonder if that's gonna export as well. I could just delete it. I don't need that anymore, right? Or if I do need it, I could just import another one. Oh, the face might be an issue. We'll leave that for now. This is so stupid that I have to do this. Like, why would this scale data even be in the export? It makes sense to have it in the Blender save location for the save file, but the VRM doesn't need to know about that at all. Okay, so now let's go to back to the Warframe. The Warframe one? Yeah, you guys can see stuff there. Foogie isn't broken, or Foogie isn't working though. Oh wait, no, let's just go to this one. Foogie should be working on that. I don't know why that takes so long to show up. Okay, file, export, PRM, armature. Okay, and actually, it's throwing out the whole bunch of stuff that says non-triangulated faces. All right, so this is, we'll just call this robot. It's technically like robot 5 or something, but I don't have any files, so it doesn't need a number. And then let's get Warudo for Steam. There's Steam. Oh, wait, Warudo's gonna need. I think this is the first time I'm launching it since I had to reinstall it. I might need to reset everything. Wait, is it not launching? Oh, there we go. You've used this title for 439 hours. That's a lot of streaming time. An error has occurred, could not find file. Oh, that's from the old one. I guess it did save. It didn't save the right thing, but it tried to save it. Okay, character folder. And we'll set this and save for capitalization. Well, that's very broken. It looks like, well, I should be able to show you guys. Oh, there it goes. So it looks like the head needs the normals fixed. Everything else seems to be rendering properly. But yeah, we're seeing the inside of the head, so that's a problem. Oh, why would one of the hair pieces be broken and not both? Oh, actually, everything on this side, the hair on this side is also broken. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, looks like the sweater is also broken. And this leg and this bar are broken. And the left foot is broken. And everything, like, you'd think copy pastes and then flip sides, it would be fine. But no, Blender is just bad at that. I guess I can try. Let me get the hand tracking. Oh, you can't see. You can't see the other side of the plate. You gotta fix that. I wonder if there's an option for rendering, like not back face culling, because that's the issue that this is. Yeah, it's definitely the normals, which is an easy fix, but I have to look up the keybind for it again because there's not. I don't think there's a simple drop down menu for it. Okay, well, while we're here, let me get. Okay, so on the hands, you can see the back of. Which hand is that? The back of the right hand and the front of the left hand. Oh, and it looks like all the fingers. The fingers the normals are messed up on those as well. Alan Marita has that. I need to fix that setting where I look one way and the body pivots the other way. I hate that. What are those lines? Can you guys see that? I can't see it. I've never seen that before. Okay, body rotation type. Done. Okay, that looks very stiff. Is that what I had it before? Normal? Oh, that's like even more stiff. And that's the default. Oh, I got wires sticking out my hip. Is that? Well, there shouldn't be any spring bone stuff because there's no hair and there's no chest bones. You know, let's do. Oh, I need to calibrate. See on here. Where's the calibrate section? There it is. There we go. Why is it even showing those lines though? Oh, just because I had the tracker open or the tracker section. Oh, it's pendulum physics. What does that mean? Oh well, let's mess with the animations a little bit. And actually, I know I'm messing this up, but I'm gonna have to change it later anyway. Let's do some pre-made animations. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of clipping with the legs, which is what I didn't want to happen. Okay, so I think that wire, the left back wire, that is very broken. I don't know why it's like shooting off to the side. Okay, how about. Okay, running's like a little bit too fast to be able to tell what's going on. That's mainly just the legs clipping through the sweater that's a problem. I guess they're shifting around a lot more than I thought they would. I thought they would just rotate. What is Darkeza? Okay, that's just broken. Oh, we can do a dance. Oh yeah, there's something very broken with the left wire. Is it moving at all? Yeah, there must be a part of it right at the end that's not painted to anything. Also, let me, before I mess around with this too much, I think I can change the background. Because right now it's reflecting like the sky scene where it's clouds. So if I change the environment, oh, you guys can see that. But like the reflections are different now. How do I translate the camera upwards? Can I not do that? Oh, there we go, middle mouse. So yeah, that's reflecting the classroom. But I need that to be on. Yeah, I think at one point I had it set to ruins, this one. Oh, looks like the normals in its shoulder are also messed up. But then how do I get rid of the background? Can I just turn that off? Oh, but then these are just black. Hold on, does this keep the source? Okay, it looks like it keeps the lighting. Or it keeps the reflections even though I have the entire environment turned off. Oh no, never mind, that's just. I have to set it to none and enabled to get any kind of reflection. I was pretty sure I changed it. My last model, didn't I? Oh well, let's fix all the normals and whatnot. Minimize all of this. Go back to Blender. Well, I think a pendulum is like when you move side to side, because those were like strictly things at the top hanging down, whereas jiggle physics, they can be pointing in any direction and they don't move like a pendulum. All right, let's get. I think it's UV. Then up here somewhere, we can do that one. Wait, how do we get. Oh, yeah, they're on the inside. Okay, we need all these lines on the outside. It's too bright. Wait, you can't even see the eye. I mean, in Blender, it might look too bright, but I think in Burrito, it's going to be a lot dimmer. All right, to Google, Blender recalculate normals. Edit mode, Shift N. Oh wait, no, that's the AI answer. I don't want to listen to that. Edit mode, mesh normals flip. Shift N or Shift Control N for outside or inside. Okay, so Shift N while in edit mode. I guess the AI just pulled right from that. So we don't need to go to edit, Shift N. And then let's just double check. Yeah, okay, the lines are on the outside now. And if I do that again, okay, so I should be able to just click through everything. Oh wait, I need to be in edit mode for each one of these. I don't think I can change objects while in edit mode. I don't know if this is actually doing anything. But for the hands, I'm gonna have to make them actually 3D so I can render on both sides. Here, let's do. Wait, did I change that one while in edit mode? Oh, this is still considered edit mode. Why can't I just use Shift N while in object mode? Like, it's not doing anything else. Just, why not? Okay, is there a shortcut to swap between edit and object? Tab or Alt E, start stops edit mode. Oh, is it like tab to go in and Alt E to go out? No, it's just tab to go in and out. Okay, so I need to click on something. Tab, Shift N, tab. And then probably, I don't need to do this for everything. But I know I'm just going to miss something if I don't do it for everything. Oops. My hand is already starting to hurt doing this. Oops, I just hit Shift Tab. Hopefully that didn't break anything. I just thought it'd be really nice if I could select everything and do this to all of them at the same time. But there's no way Blender would let that work. Let's do a quick double check on this one. Yeah, that one should be good now. Hopefully that means everything is good now. And then let's get this one. And weight paint. Oh, right, it's connected to... Okay, hold on, let me look at... How's the other one weight painted? Oh, did I just remove any influence from the root? I guess we would just try that. Okay, export VRM, armature. Just overwrite that. We'll bring up Hurrido. Wonder if it's going to care that I just swapped it out while it was running. Oh, it actually just picked it up and works. Okay, let's go back to other game. Oh, the sweater is still broken. I wonder why the normals didn't calculate on that properly. Everything else looks fine though. And I guess let's check. Where's Hurrido? Let's check the movement. And we're still gonna have clipping issues. I wonder how I could fix that. I guess it could have the sweater kind of go out more. Or actually, if I fix the normals on that, I wonder if it's gonna be thick enough that it won't be an issue. Oh yeah, let me go back to the dance and see if that leg piece or the wire still sticks through. It seems much better now. Oh, the head, the neck bone is a little glitchy. It's kind of flailing all over the place. I might actually have to tie that and just have it bend. Well, is it a problem if I have just a regular head movement? Okay, I don't think it is. Well, eye movement. I can't really tell how far it's moving because every time I look over, it obviously changes. Just like I need to try and look over there fast enough that the amount of lag, I can actually see if it moves or not. I think it's moving. I don't know if it's by enough. Also, yeah, the hair is not very noticeable. This animation feels a lot more stiff than I'm used to. Okay, yeah, the hands are still broken. The fingers look fine though. That's nice. Oh wait, can I actually? I can touch my fingers together now. For some reason, that just didn't work on the other model. Or maybe I just have, maybe I messed up the tracking. Oh, I just noticed the eye can like, it's not moving with the head as much as it should. I guess it's all right as long as the eye doesn't like come through the head. Oh, you know what I could do? I could add um cuts in the head part to give it some more texture. Although that would just show the eye underneath. That might not be good. Oh, and I still need to figure out the physics for the hair. Okay, let me fix the hands and the sweater. Just the two things I need right now. Now the normals are on the outside. Did I just mess up the... Oh, not all the normals are on the outside. So like up here they are, here they aren't. I wonder what determines or how it thinks inside versus outside is. That still removed vertices? I thought I did that before. Okay, let's redo normals. And it still didn't work. Oh wait, some of those normals are, I think they might be on this side just going all the way through. Can I make this smaller? Like half the size? Okay, yeah, so let's do... think here, let's swap that. Then check. I didn't do anything. Strangely, the checkbox should have them just swap direction to actually be on the outside. That geometry is a little messed up. I still don't know why it thinks the inside is outside on this. Yeah, let me fix that a little bit. Because this doesn't need... can just be one thing. Same for here. I wonder if this will help. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's just the same color as everything. Okay, let's try this again. Back to UV. That, I think, is better. Yeah, those are applying right now. Okay, so that should be fixed. Let's do the same for the bottom. Okay, I'm pretty sure that needs to flip. Can maybe do the same thing, just repair. It's really hard to tell where stuff is. Oh wait, I can just do merge by distance. Yeah, that got rid of a bunch. Wonder if that's enough to fix it. I don't think there's any problems on this side. Yeah, this side isn't really cut the same, unless that's the middle. I mean, yeah, let's just try that. Okay, that looks like that worked. Re-export that. Foo for bright Squarudo. So not going to update this time. Maybe it did update and the normal sys didn't flip. But it looks like it's still. Yeah, that's still broken. Or if I make a copy of it. No, okay, so it doesn't know. Hey, we got a bot. Kit band. Okay, so I was pretty sure. Yeah, those are pointing the right way. Oh, wait, no, I need to look at the top. I think the bottom might have been fine. No, those are pointing the right way as well. Why is it not render properly? I mean, it might just be Waruda not updating. Okay, yeah, the bottom is not working either. I just do not know why that isn't working. I know there's a setting in here somewhere that I had to use for the last model. But it was every time I open Blender, so I don't think it actually saves to the model. But for this one, so like back, oops. What I would do when I remembered to do it was I would click on the body and then somewhere in here, there was an option to check for backface culling. And when I turn that on, you'd actually be able to see like the inside of the panel here, because that's like the back. I don't know why I keep trying to rotate around this to get a better view. But like if I didn't have backface culling on, you wouldn't be able to see this just little section right here, which is the inside of the back panel. If I could just turn that on, then it wouldn't matter what way the normals were. Even though the normals are fine. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, those normals are fine. Let me try restarting Warudo. Sorry, I'm reading through some unrelated stuff. Okay, I need to not get distracted. Oh, I need to check. Oh, right, I was restarting Warudo. I forgot that's what I was doing. Nope, that didn't work. Wait, that VRM is 20 minutes old. Oh, have I not exported for 20 minutes? Export VRM for mature. Overwrite. Then okay, that was my problem, is I didn't export it. Oh, I just realized Warudo's mirrored. Did I always have it like that? Okay, it's this. Oh, I don't need to uncover my camera. This is my right hand. Okay, so that my right hand controls the left hand in Warudo, but the right hand in OBS. So I guess it is proper that it's mirrored. Okay, yeah, I still need to fix that hand plate. And then I think, oh no, I need to fix the hair, right? Is that broken? Yeah, that looks broken. Okay, and the normals in the hair. I need to make the hand plates thicker. Are the shoes fine? The shoes are fine. This is all shifted to the side because I need to recalibrate it. The sweater's done at least. Let's do. Let me just cover the camera again. Is the walking animation? Where's that? There we go. Yeah, and that's still clipping through it. I don't really know what I can do for that though. Oh, you haven't really missed much. I just finally fixed the normals on the sweater and the shoulder. Yeah, the shoulder worked. And those are properly tied. I just deleted the root node out of the left cable, and that seems to fix that one. And then I think all I need to do now is the normals and the hair. And that should be like a fully functional model. Well, and I need to add the physics. Go back to default animation. Okay, back to Blender scene. Let's fix the normals on this. Yep, those normals are broken. And now they should be fixed. All right, let's just re-export. Beans and ribs. So are there long ribs? Or is it just like normal and short? Okay, I saw Maruto flicker. Does that mean updated? Yeah, that looks like it worked. Oh, I still need to do the hands. I keep forgetting about that. All right, so for the hands, I don't want to reattach them, so I think we'll just do this on both. Wait, why is... Oh, all of that's joined. I forgot about that. Okay, let's just wireframe all of this. And then I think I can hit extrude downwards just a little bit. And that should make it solid. And then we'll make sure the normals are fine. It's kind of too small to tell, but I think that's right. Yeah, that looks right. Rotate that on the other side. Oh, great. Just messed that up again. Okay, control right click. That's what I want. Extrude down just a little bit. Normals. Okay, yeah, it looks like that worked. We move it over to Barudo just to make sure. Okay, so it is just short and normal then. Okay, that didn't look like it updated. Yeah, that's not updated. Although I don't know if Baruto actually updated it. No, okay, that didn't work. Okay, yeah, back to Blender. Now, why didn't it work? Because it should have. Even if the normals were backwards, it should still look the same because this has two sides to it. Also, I didn't realize that was clipping a little bit. Is it clipping on the other side as well? Oh, it is. Well, I guess that's not really going to be noticeable. But how can I fix that? I did export it this time, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Why is that only 7 minutes ago? No way, that was 7 minutes ago. Export VRM armature. Overwrite. Move into Baruto folder. Replace. Okay, I guess I just didn't export. Looks like it's working now. Okay, let me get camera back. Yeah, that can be seen on both sides. It did have a little bit of a weird shadow. Yeah, like here on this one, it's kind of chunky around the edge. I don't like that. But that might be fine. And I really like that because I don't have the VRM tune shader thing. I'm not like glowing constantly. I can have, proper shadows. I mean, the shadows were good on the last one, but they were kind of muted because of that shader. I could just have proper lighting in general. Oh, I can get shadows on the hair. I didn't think about that. Okay, we need to figure out how to get physics on the hair. And that is going to take Google search. Okay, I'm muted just in time for a sneeze. How to add VRM spring bones to Blender. That sounds like the right thing to use. Everything else I'm seeing here is talking about Wiggle V2. I want to use VRM specific things. I mean, there has to be. I'll just open this one. Yeah, okay, so they have it on a hat. This is definitely what I need. I don't need to watch them talk at the camera for an hour. I want to just. What setting are you using? I don't need to know how to make. Okay, yeah, for adding bones, I got that. Feet painting. Posing, I don't care. Oh, they're using Unity. I wanted to do it in Blender. I don't want to download Unity just to do this. I mean, I've used Unity before, but I had to get like 5 different versions and then try and figure out which thing actually did it. So in Unity, they also have a VRM plugin, and then add, you can add the physics to certain bones using that. And for the longest time, I could not get the proper version. And I ended up just taking a USB to my brother's house and stealing his version because none of the ones I got that everyone was recommending actually worked. And obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, is there a way to do it in Blender? Because I know I've seen it in here before. Okay, there's someone saying it doesn't work in Blender. But like, I have the VRM plugin that should allow me to do VRM things. What if I search VRM Springbone? Right now I'm trying to get to add Chico physics to the hair so that they can move. Because right now because it doesn't know what to do with these bones, they just don't move. So if I turn the head, these move very rigid, locks to the head bone. But I like to be able to do it in Blender instead of having to get whatever hyper specific version of Unity that it works in. Okay, so this guy says, I'm losing my mind trying to create spring bones for Blender. Please help. And the very first comment is use Unity. Like, can you just tell us how it works? I can see he has a setting for it highlighted. So it's in Blender. It should be possible. Okay, I might just have to get Unity. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in here. Although I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, let me go back to object mode. And I think also, you know what, let me just quickly make a model that has hair. Oh wait, you know what? I saw, let me just open one of these. Surely they got the hair set up right. Oh, that's not, okay, well I just downloaded it, I guess. Let's double check that they have hair physics. Well, I have the extension. It's the VRM import export extension that should be able to handle it. Man, why does VWord Studio just look so bad? Hey, Jimrick. I don't remember how to get to the hair physics section. Oh, edit hair bounce? Okay, so this should have physics. Let's just export this. Export. Then back in Blender, we will import. Okay, yeah, so these bones should have physics to move the hair. Best models really lagging everything out. This is Blender, and I'm making a new model, but I need to figure out how their hair physics works. I know this one says physics, but that's Blender physics. I need. Oh, here we go. Spring bone. Okay, so this is object VRM spring bone. Okay, I can make colliders, so that means I can make sure the hair doesn't clip through my arms or anything, but I think we'll just forget about that. Spring bone springs. And then what are these? Okay, let's go to mine. Spring bone. Okay, yes, these don't exist anymore. I deleted the titty bones. Let's add. We'll call this hair left. The center will be. Wait, before I set that up, I need to figure out. You know what? You delete. I don't need you anymore. Oh, great. That made a huge mess. Can I delete multiple? Okay, nice. Finally, Blender did something proper. So now, I need to find. So I want these ones to be rigid, and then I want the physics to start here. Okay, so 001 on both of them. So here, L, we'll do this bone. Can I pick from here? Okay, that's nice. And then joints. Do I need to add all of the joints? Can I just do one? Yeah, let's just do one for now and see what happens. Call this hair right. This one. And then are there settings I can apply? I can't do like more or less sway. Enable animation. I wonder if, is it just animation in Blender? Let's change that. We'll do that later. Okay, let's just check export. Overwrite. Move into Verdo. Get back to the other scene. Then nope, that looks very stiff. Okay, so I wonder if I need the joints. Hey, Dusty. So I think I'll need to specify. Oh, I hope I don't need to specify all the way, like every joint down. Oh, there's the things for it. Okay, sorry, I had to mute again. Let's just expand all of one side. We'll do maybe like 2 of them. Okay, so this is right. Here, right. Joints. 2. Because I think the base is 1. And we'll just leave that for now. Oh, wait, does it? Oh, nice. Okay, so we need to go to 11. What happens if I hit it again? Oh, okay, nothing. I thought I was about to have to click back and forth all of those. Okay, let's see. Does that work? Nope, that is also not working. Okay, I might just have to get Unity. I was really hoping I didn't need to. But I think I'll have to do that off stream. Oh wait, did that? Why are these not showing anymore? So the testing thing is Warudo. That's what I actually used during stream. Oh, I forgot to swap back to the Blender scene. So I export in Blender, and then I have 2 file explorers open. One where I'm saving it, and then one that's the Warudo folder. I have to copy it over. And then in Warudo, it actually does just update, and then I'm swapping scenes in OBS to go to a scene that I have that on. But I just swapped back to Blender and I noticed all of these bones here were not, they were just blank. Okay, I just saved and they all went blank. Does that mean I did something wrong? Or it's just broken? All right, let's at least try this again. Okay, let me just, all I did was save and then this went away. Yeah, I don't think this is working. We're just gonna have to, I'll figure out what version of Unity I need. I close VOD Studio, I don't need that anymore. I guess I could also close Barudo since we're not going to be doing any more testing. Well, what else is there? So besides hair physics, is there anything else I need? Oh wait, don't tell me that wasn't working because I wasn't in object mode. Hold on. Oh, I can't change it. Okay, I can only change it in edit mode. So never mind, that wasn't the issue. Well, it's a lot of work to try and figure it out. But if I knew what I was doing, this probably wouldn't have taken nearly as many streams. Because the very first model I did, that only took like an hour. Because all I did was take the skin off an existing VRM, chop out sections, and then shove a bunch of cylinders in it. Then after that, I did the same thing. I just made a new Vroid skin, chopped out sections, and then put a bunch of wires in it. This is the first fully Blender model, though. So it is a lot more detail and a lot less piggybacking off of Vroid. But I also am skipping a pretty huge section, which would be the expressions. So in here, there's all these different things that if I had a mouth, I would need to make all of these so that when I talk, it would copy the expressions on there. This is my first time doing 100% Blender model. Well, I mean, it's technically not 100% because I stole the skeleton, but the skeleton has to have like the exact right number of bones and all in the same places and named all the same things, and I might as well just steal that. There's no reason recreating that. But yeah, looking at YouTube, I am on episode, this will be the 6th one, as 4 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. Plus this one, which is another 2 so far. See, I've put way more time into this model than I have any other model so far. But I wouldn't say 95%. The skeleton isn't really all that special. I mean, I did add to the skeleton. So like all of these 2 big bones go into the hair, and then all the bones coming off of the hair I added. And that's like half the skeleton worth of bones. Yeah, I like how it's going so far. We just need the physics, and then I might look into how to do the face shape stuff. Because if I could do, I don't use the expressions. I didn't on the last model, except for sometimes in thumbnails. But even then, it was just like, so for this one, I tried to match the expression of the character that was here. And with these expressions, it's kind of hard to get it to work. So you click on different ones and set them higher or lower. Actually, can I move? Oh, can I not move the face? It doesn't have a bar. Oh, no, I can. So like here, if I set to fun, it kind of morphs the whole face. And then I can do just eyebrows. I can do eyes. I mean, it's not really my first time making it, because every model I've made has been a mix of VOD and Blender. This one is just the dramatic shift towards more Blender than VOD. But I think for, and move that back. The face shape, I don't have the eye, hide the face. For the face shape stuff, I'm not going to use the expressions. I don't really have an eyebrow for like angry or anything. And then the mouth shapes. I think Warudo uses at least the vowel shapes to morph what it sees your mouth doing into what the model is doing. So if I could do at least those 5, I could have some movement while I'm talking, but I don't know. Like, I don't have a mouth. I can, like, maybe get the texture to move around a bit. Because I know, I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere where they had, it's kind of a cartoon thing. Like, whenever an eyeball is angry, they'll kind of do like that. So I could do something like that for talking, but I don't know how good that would be. And also, it doesn't help that Burrito mouth tracking is not very good. Maybe I could just save that for like a future version. So I think the only thing we really need is the hair physics, which I will need to download. I'll need to go do Unity research for that. And because that's only going to take, I don't know, 5 minutes. Well, after I get Unity downloaded and whatnot, it's only going to take like 5 minutes to add it. Because that's what I did on my last model for the single ponytail. Is once I got Unity set up, you just drag it in there, find out where the like physics bone section is, and say add physics to this bone, and you're done. Oh yeah, I could have it white up, but I don't know how. Like, I don't know if you can have a texture change, or if it just has to be purely deformation. But if I did do so, if I stop here and I leave and just do the physics in Unity, and that'll be like the complete end. The physics is only going to take 5 minutes once I get it all the Unity stuff set up. And it's not enough for a stream of it, so I'll skip streaming. But then, if I'm gonna make the eye light up when I talk, I feel like I need to figure out how the face stuff works before I do that. And then once I do that, it's probably also not going to really be enough to justify streaming it. Are you going to test if you can change the texture with the face stuff? So I know I've seen on some models, they'll have, like if they have heart eyes or something, they'll actually have the eyes like inside the head. And then when they toggle it, they just come forwards and they rest in front. So I could do something like that. I could cut out this section of eye. Well, copy it, cut it out, make it emissive, and then offset into the head a little bit. And then just tie it to the same bone. And then whenever I guess it would be whenever any of the mouth sounds. I'm looking in the wrong section. whenever these happen, I could have it move in and out. But I don't know if that can work with the eye moving around. Because if I'm looking down to the left, I want it to go to push the emissive part out in the exact same direction. But the face key might be saying, well, no, it has to move with the bones because then you wouldn't be able to talk while looking to the side. I think that would be the better way to go about that. Let's just do a little. Why did the face show up? I'm in object mode. Give me the eye. Right? Eye, copy paste. Face. Why is there a face? Oh, wait, was it copy pasting the whole armature? Oh, it was copying the armature plus the eye plus the face. Okay, I might need to just make another. Because I don't want to unparent this, copy paste it, and then parent it back in. But I want the texture as well. Yeah, I didn't think there would be a way to do the texture because the way the shape keys work is I assume you have a start point and an end point. And then depending on the value, it'll give a percentage of how much it's morphed between those 2 points. I guess painting on. Let's let's save, then unparent. Doing the weight paint for that wasn't that bad. Copy paste it out here. Make this one. Actually, it could just be the same size, right? Well, no, we want it to be inside the head so we don't have any Z fighting. I guess we could just have the whole eye, right? Because then we can have. I guess it'll get a little smaller as well. Okay, let's get this to be. Emissive. Wait, how do I get. Oh, can I do transparency? Or no, I can just cut out what's not actually being used. Does this mess with the texture? Oh, it does. I guess I could do... Oh, this is actually a circle. Okay, I kind of want just like more vertices to follow this line so I can cut out everything that's not the green circle. You know what? I should just remake this, get rid of that. Because we could do... Well, it kind of needs to be curved out like this. Oh, I know. We could... punch a hole in it. Oh, is it stupid? Stupid invisible cursor. Get back to 0. I hate this stupid thing. I wish... Why can't I just spawn everything at 0? All the time. Okay, go away. I don't want this anymore. Why? You know what? Let's put it to 0 in here. Okay, rotate Y. Oh no, not Y. We want to rotate it forwards. Scale it. So what I'm thinking is we punch a hole out of this so we can just be left with the green part. And then we'll actually want... We'll cut out all the rest of this as well. But we'll just start with this. Okay, good enough. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to delete everything about this sphere except for this little green ring. So now let's duplicate that. Make the new one bigger. And then let's cut this one with this one. Okay, and then we make another one. And then this one will just be the whole thing. The whole thing minus this one. That way, we'll cut everything except green. Wait, we need... Yeah, this will be eye glow. The regular we're just leaving in there. So eye glow cut by the donut. And that, yeah, that leaves us with... Oh, wait, is that? Oh, that's the head. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now, when I talk, I can just move that in and out. Make it slightly below the surface to start with. Although I need to see... So we want the emission to be green. At very right. How high does this go? Yeah, it's just set to 100. So now, this will be mouth closed, mouth open, right? Maybe that'll work. See, dumb. Yeah, so this stream, I added the headphones, this kind of shell of hair, and now we're working on the eye to figure out how, or I need to figure out how the blend stuff works. So I assume we could just add these back, right? With empty groups. Wait, why is that? Is that already painted? Did it remember? Okay, well, that saves me some time. Okay, the eye glow. Wheat paint. Oh, did that remember as well? I guess the settings copied over. Just make sure the whole thing is painted. Yeah, I think that's all painted. We shouldn't really have to worry about that coming out the back. But if it does, we could always just cut off the back chunk. So my concern, well, the center of the object should still be where it is, even if I've cut away a bunch of stuff. So it should still rotate the same with the eye. And now we need to figure out, can I just copy the name of this? Because I have no idea what to do with these shape things. Which actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, no, it's muted. Okay, so we need. I should probably. Can I unparent the face? Can I unparent the face while it's visible? There we go. Because I don't want that exporting with the model and messing up the shape keys. So I have two major things I need to finish. One is I just installed, or is it an eye part so that I need to figure out how the shape keys work. I'm just gonna have it scoot forwards a little bit to like flash on and off when I'm talking. And then the other one is I need to re-download Unity, the like hyper specific version of Unity that I can put physics in the hair. Oh no, we're just doing one eye. The guy in the middle. But I do have it exported in Warudo. Let me swap over to the other scene. So like it works. And we got all the normals and stuff sorted out. It's just the hair is super stiff because it doesn't have physics. And then nothing happens on the face when I talk. So I need to get those two are the major things. Oh wait. Okay, the normals on these bands. Can you see my mouse? You can't see my mouse. The normals on the bands here need to be flipped. I just noticed that. But I think everything else is probably fine. Kind of lopsided because every time I swap over to this, I need to recalibrate it. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it is really nice seeing tracking like this just kind of working. But I would very much like to figure out. Move that to the other screen. Okay, need to figure out how the shape keys work. Okay, eye glow, shape key. Shape T in edit mode. I don't know what that does. Okay, do I add another one? Yeah, there we go. And then we need to copy the name from the face one. Let's do maybe mouth O. I'm gonna have to. Okay, there we go. Can I copy paste? Where did it go? There we go. This one. Oh, do I need... Do I need a vertex? No. Yes, I need to figure out how to get... I just need the 0 to be all the way in and then the 1 to be out. But how do I edit that? Edit mode, and then for just select 1, drag it out, and hit save or something. Animate. No, I don't think that was the right thing to do. So the hair already has all of the bones. I just need to add... Yeah, so like the hair's all done. I just... This bone right here, and same on the other side, they need a physics, like, modifier. But the one in Blender that I found doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, I'm just trying to make the... So I have this inner eye. I just need it to come out when the shape key hits 100, but I don't know how the shape key works. Like, how do I edit this key? I guess I could Google it. Really don't want to, like, watch videos on stream because I don't want their audio. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this with audio. This guy's not really showing anything. Oh, I only need to be in edit mode. So do I click this for animate, set it to 100%, move it out? Is that all I need to do? Set the value to 1 and then move it? And then is that it? Yeah, I didn't click that. Oh, it does work. Yeah, I have the basis that I can't do anything with that, but the other one it did do. Okay, so let's try that real quick. And I'll probably have to um, do that on a bunch of things for it to track properly. Yeah, I just scrolled down. Gonna go to the other scene. Recalibrate Arido. Oh, I guess it exported that face. The face isn't on it anymore, though. I guess it's good that it's there, though, because I can tell it's not, the tracking isn't working on that face. Oh, and I still need to invert the normals on that hairband. Well, let's see if, can I manually set? I think maybe in the character section. Oh, import VRM expressions. No, I don't think that's working. Wait, are these? No, there's no like individual mouth. Okay, when I'm trying to manually enter like the joy one, it doesn't change the face on the right. So I guess that doesn't really mean that I've got it working or not, or the face doesn't work. Yeah, once I figure out all the different things that I need, I'll just delete that face. So I wonder, what does it use? If it doesn't use the O for open mouth, what does it use? I guess I could do it for all of them. Let's go back to Blender. I kind of don't feel like doing this right now. And also, I think I might have my meeting just like a little early today because it's Friday. I'm kind of surprised they haven't started already. But I need to keep an eye out for that. Okay, let's get another 4. I mean, it could just be using completely different section of this stuff, and I don't realize it. Okay, can I copy paste the values of one into another? Because I want all of these to make it move forwards. Maybe that's all I need. Okay, maybe I was putting too much faith into it. O works. He does not. Edit mode. A 100% is here. Okay, do these stack? Oh, that's going to be a problem. Well, let's just see if any of them can get. Okay, last one. Edit. Okay, that is all of the mouth vowel shapes done. Need to remember to export. Override. Go back to Wordle. Okay, I'm starting to think it doesn't use those values to control the mouth. I also need to do the import expressions thing. expressions. Load expression profile. No, not that one. Oh, there we go. Import expressions. Yeah, I'm just going to have to look up this offline, figure out how it's going, because I'm not going to be able to figure this out as it is. Okay, let's flip this and then we'll maybe call it a day. Edit, flip normals, double check. Okay, yeah, the rings on it, they're still pointing inwards. That's the problem. Oh, and that's on the whole thing too. Okay, let's do edit, mesh, separate, file loose. Then yeah, I can shift normals on that. Or not. There we go. This one, EV swap normals. There we go. And then this one I think is fine. Yeah, that one's fine. And then we can just join these back together. And hopefully they kept all the bone, the wheat paint. Hurry and export, VRM. Just to make sure we're at a good stopping point. Yeah, that fixed. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you don't know what to do. Like I don't fully know what Warudo is looking for to move the mouth. But for other stuff, like I'm really good at cutting objects with other objects. Once you know how to do it, it's really easy. So for next time, we're going to have, well, I don't think I'll bother streaming the rest of this because the hair, that's a real quick fix. The eye for talking, there's no way it's going to take 3 hours. And if it does take 3 hours, it's going to be 3 hours of staring at, oh wait, we're not even on Blender. It's going to be 3 hours of staring at this screen while I Google stuff. So I probably won't stream the rest of it. It has to be something simple because we got the movement. My guess is I probably just need to find which shape key actually controls the mouth for talking. So I don't think it would be, like, what does this do? Yeah, I don't know what that is. That doesn't change anything. So, I mean, it's not necessarily like wanting or not wanting to stream this. It's, I don't want to have, like, once I get Unity set up, I'm not going to show setting up Unity. Uh, Actually working in Unity is going to be like under a minute. And then once I figure out which face part is the face part, that should probably also be only be like 5 minutes. So if I did stream this again, it would be like a 10-minute stream. And I don't like to have, like, I don't want to stop the stream and then restart it for another game. So I think the last of the changes I'll just do offline if I ever get around to it. And tomorrow, well, if I can finish it in time, tomorrow we'll start uh, the Circus Electrique, I think. Is that, I think that's the one I have the thumbnail for. Let me check thumbnails real quick. Yeah, so I made way too many Blender thumbnails. We finished Floppy Nights. I can move that to the done folder. Yeah, Circus Electrique is the only one I have a thumbnail for right now. I guess technically I could make new thumbnails since I have the new model, but I don't feel like doing that, so we'll just do that one next. And then after that, probably Samarist 3, or I could also check. My brother recently bought Battlefield 6. I could try streaming the campaign of that, but he said it's really hard to run, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. But anyways, let's go find someone to raid. Oh, Grim is streaming. Let's go raid her. She's got the least
In a
viewers.
fabricated survey, 9 out of 10 dentists love Toyota's all-electric BZ. But where's doubting dentists?
I don't want to hear that ad. Okay. I still haven't fixed the bot. I don't know where I'm gonna get around to that. Raid, Grim, tomorrow, Circus Electrique. Hopefully. I don't know if I'll actually finish the model. I might even skip stream tomorrow if I haven't finished it. But anyway, we're gonna go raid. So goodbye everyone. Am I forgetting anything? No, I think we're fine. All right. Did it go? Yeah, okay, it went through. Okay, bye guys.